Hi. I'm going to be walking you through our storyboard for DIY digital media. This is for the Intersect Fund. Our group name is Hide and Go Link. Okay, so it starts off with this frame, which follows our main character as he walks toward the bank in a very cheery mood. This next frame shows our main character as he's close to the camera, as he's optimistically approaching a seemingly friendly banker who's smiling and sitting more towards the back in the background of the frame. Oops, sorry. This is a zoomed in shot of our friendly banker as the two characters introduce themselves to each other, and this is where the main character states his reason for being at the bank. The camera pans to our main character, and he asks for a mortgage, in a pretty cheery mood. This next frame pans back to our banker, who types in his information, blah blah blah, what you need to get a loan, and then he casually rejects the request while he's smiling. The next one pans back to our main character, looks somewhat surprised, but asks if it's possible to get a loan for a car. We go back to our banker, who denies him almost immediately of his request. We go back to our main character again, who looks surprised, but goes and asks for like a small business loan or just something minimal. We go back to our banker, who responds even faster this time with a no, and he's still smiling. We get to our main character now, and who looks frustrated, surprised, in disbelief, something like that. And we'll zoom into a mint, like a bucket of mints on the table, and he goes, "Can I have this mint?" We go to a zoomed out view this time, as our main character reaches for a mint, and then the banker slaps his hand away and says no. At this point, they awkwardly stare at each other, and that's when we cut over the frame. They'll still be looking at each other, and they'll have like the Intersect Fund logo, and then we'll pretty much either say what it says now, "Don't let this happen to you, the Intersect Fund can help," and then we'll say the Intersect Fund empowering entrepreneurs, which is their slogan. And that is the end of our storyboard. It's obviously meant to be like a commercial, meant to be funny to keep people interested. So I hope you like our idea, and that's it.